Hello everyone, Gilbert Ecoteur here speaking. Today I want to talk to you about how I see myself as a leader, what is my definition of leadership, which style I identified with among the theories that we discovered in this unit, what are my inspiration, and how do I plan to inspire others to follow a common vision. So everything that I will say here will be in the context of school. So I see myself as a leader at school, as one who is responsible to ensure that the school environment is safe and free of abuses and discrimination from all sorts. I also see myself as the one who must work to promote justice, respect, dignity for all constituents, regardless of background, identity, sexual orientation, etc., etc. So, as an education leader, and this is the second point that I'm going to tackle, I think that I must strive to learn and grow continuously. That is to say that I need to update my skill sets, people skill sets, technical skill sets that are required to perform the task of a leader, but I also need to understand the changes that are taking place within the universe of education. That is, understanding things that affect and impact learner profiles, such as physiological changes, cognitive changes, socio-emotional issues. But I need to also understand the proven pedagogies that are out there, as well as all the developmental elements that are important to masters. And then operationally, in dealing with constituents, I want to project calm and confidence in assuring an assurance that there is always a solution into whatever crisis may be arising. I also like to learn from others and empower those who are displaying prowess and to take initiative in areas where they're very strong and they show real promise. In a job like ours, people are central. So to me, it is very important to try to be there for people with respect to supporting their work and helping them thrive in their domain, as well as, from time to time, possibly supporting them outside the school. So the definition that I see as a leader, my personal definition, I don't have a tidy or succinct definition as Brian Tracy offered, but I would say there's three characteristics specifically for me. I see a leader, especially again in the context of school, as someone who can listen, and by that I mean give room to other points of view with respect to the goal and the accomplishment that are pursued. And that is also someone who can keep in mind the sense of mission. In other words, someone who does not lose sight of why we're doing what we're doing and where we must go together as a school. Finally, it is someone who I think should be able to manage the concerns and anxiety of teachers, colleagues, and as well as parents. So finally, I think that I identify myself mostly with I would say the structural leadership theory, and that is to say that no one style or model really dominates my operations. Rather, I will pull in attribute and skill sets and elements as the situation demand in order to confront it. Finally, today, in terms of what inspires me, I think that my current head of school is a great deal of inspiration. I like the way he deals with many issues. He has this ability to really put things in the proper context. But the world of literature for me is also equally inspiring. The text, things that have been written, even stories that people tell out there. I think that they're a huge source of inspiration. They do offer really intelligence reflection on the society, on the people, on the time, and they contain so much wisdom in terms of what life is and how different perspective of life develop everywhere. So to inspire others to follow common vision, I think that I need to continue to educate myself. The idea here is to really ensure that I can establish credibility and confidence in the foundations of my understanding, my skill set. But I also need to be transparent and honest. In other words, act according to values that are common to all of us. Be kind and understanding to others. This way I can build trust for those who are coming around me. Finally, I think that I need to develop a story, a good story, and this is where I get that sense from the word of literature. A good story is that you tell about the vision that you have. You tell people these stories, and it shows your passion and it shows how convicted, the type of convictions you have. So I think these are the elements for me. Thank you for listening, and I look forward to getting to your video as well.